going to present my project with the title of Effort to Construct Sustainable Lifestyle by Thinking Before Acting. At first, let me introduce myself. My name is Shabira and I'm from Shabira. I'm from class 7.5, number absent 28. Let's start with the introduction. Human life cycle is so long from the fetus to old age, from the fetus to baby, toddlers, kids, teenagers, then adult, then old age is all the process is full of struggle, and we should be able to survive from the struggle. We can survive by practicing the behavior of thinking before acting, by learn, expand horizon, and improving our skills. From that, we can, from itself, the thinking before acting behavior, we can remove the impulsive behavior. For information, impulsive behavior is act that has negative impact to human life. Or in easy way, impulsive behavior is act that do without taking the ongoing effect to our life. And from that we can, and from removing impulsive behavior and practicing thinking before acting, we can get a sustainable lifestyle. Here's a description. How to construct sustainable lifestyle by thinking before acting. And then discussion, I have 5 material, but I only explain 2 materials, that is English and religion. English. To be able to live a good life forever, you need to always think before act. One of the things that need to be considered is about asking and giving an opinion. To ask or giving an opinion, we should use the good language and good words to respect our people who are talking with us, and try to not offend or hurt them. Faith and religion. Faith in the last day, that means believing that the universe will be destroyed and life will be continued after life. Someone who truly believes in the last day will always be careful with their action, with what they speak and what they look, because they know that all of they do in the world will be accounted and determine where will they go, heaven or hell, as their reward during their life in the world. And the last conclusion. Thinking before doing something is mandatory for those who believe in always one another. People who believe in the last day will always be careful before acting, because they know that what they do will account and determine reward or hell as their reward during their life in the world. And same with when giving or asking an opinion, it is a word and we should use the good word, so it can also determine to account in the day of judgment, to determine a person will go to the hell or heaven as their reward during what they do in the world. Thank you. It's all about my presentation. Do you have any question?
Okay. For the first one, want to give question?
Yeah. Give an example of an impulsive action from a math perspective and how to reconstruct it.
Okay, first I will open the page. In math, I use the material of this card, and the illusion behavior from mathematics is when person look of object that sell with the type of this card. Some people directly buy it without thinking they need it or no, or without think is it have benefit for their life. So to reconstruct it, before buying this card object, we should be thinking about the object. Is it important is it need for our life? Are we needed or no? Because we should prioritize what we need than what we want.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, sudah.
Okay, ma'am.
Now I will give you question, Mbak Shabira. For the first question, if your mom give you question about mathematics, yeah, now I want you to explain to me what is the correlation between religion and material. I in here you write about the faith in Yom Qiyamah. Now, please explain to me what is the correlation, the faith in Yom Qiyamah with your title project.
Okay. Faith in your work with your faith with your believing that Yom Kippur will be happen, and people who will know about Yom Kippur will always thinking about their action because they know that it will account for determining they will go to heaven or hell as their reward. What they do will always noted by the angels, and it will account on the day of judgment after the last day.
Okay. Now the second question. In your opinion, what is the important thinking before acting, especially in our daily life? The important.
The importance of thinking before acting is to resolving the inclusive behavior. As what I explained in the introduction, inclusive behavior is behavior that usually can give negative impact to our life. Impulsive behavior is the behavior is act that we do without taking the ongoing impact. Like when we practice the thinking before acting, we know what the effect. We will know what the effect and what the impact to on the ongoing life.
Okay. For the last question, Shabira. As a student, can you give me one example, the implementation thinking before acting in our daily life? One example.
But as a student is doing so much activity in school, and they should rethink what they do. For example, like when in the test, before answering the question, they should think if I write this answer, is it right or false or wrong? And is it impact to our score or what? And when answer the test, is it true or false? And students should think about the question A or the question B.
I think it is automatically, if you do test, you must thinking before you write the answer. Maybe in the other example, for example, if you talk with your friend,
when talking to our friend, we should use the polite language